Hello, American Dream Makers. It is Zena Krogodal. I am your American Dream Makers. Goodness. Sometimes
Hello, American Dream
technology
Makers.
echoes,
It is Zena
is what
Krogodal.
it
I am
does.
your
So hang on
American
just
Dream
one second
Makers.
here. Goodness. All right. I'm back. So we have an very special guest today, and you want to talk about an American dream maker. Sean Abbananto is absolutely an American dream maker. He is doing all sorts of amazing things and really make an impact in his community. And I want to just tell you a little bit more about Sean. He is a dynamic pastor. So if you have not checked out Sean Abbananto, you want to check him out online. He is a dynamic pastor. He's a coach, he's an entrepreneur, he's a keynote speaker with a focus on mindset and leadership, and he empowers organizations and individuals to embrace solid, strategic, and solution-oriented leadership, and emphasizing the power of believability as the key to sustainability and profitability. Since 1998, Sean has inspired thousands of people to become solid and discover strategic solutions to life and business. You guys are really going to enjoy him. Now, if you are watching this, I want to encourage you to share this out because he's going to really be sharing with us some really great nuggets to apply into our lives. And then also let us know that you're here, and we love a lively discussion. So without further ado, let's bring on Sean Abbananto. Hello, Sean. How are you?
Hey, Zena, thank you
Zena,
so much for
so much
having me
for
on.
having
To
me
your
on
point,
to, you
I love the
I love the
name. It's
name.
so very
It's so
true.
very true.
Not only do we
Not
need to
only
be
do we need
people
to be
that
people
live
that live
our
our
dreams, but we
dreams,
need to
we
be
need to
people
be
that
people
help
that
other
help other
people
people
live
live
theirs.
theirs.
So I
So
love
I
the
love
title.
the title.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. And yeah, the American dream, I mean, I truly believe that all of us, it belongs to all of us. And not only can you achieve it, but you can go beyond. And Sean, I feel like there's just been kind of this technical um, gremlin that has happened this morning. So that means it's because the content you have is about to really just be phenomenal. It's usually what that usually means when there's all this distractions going on. Um, but what I really would like to know, Sean, because you have an incredible resume. I mean, you are a man who is doing many things and you wear many hats. So tell us a little bit about Sean and why you do what you do.
Wow, great
Wow, great
question.
question.
I was
I
born and
was born and
raised
raised
in Oklahoma
in Oklahoma
City,
City,
Oklahoma,
Oklahoma,
and I
and
always
I
knew
always
from the
knew from
time
the
that I was
time that
a
I
little
was a little
guy, I wanted
guy,
to
I
help
wanted to help
people,
people,
make people
make people
happy, make
happy,
people
make people
just
just
like
like
living
living
life.
life.
But like a
But like
lot
a
of us
lot of us
on the
on the
show
show
watching this
watching this
today,
today,
I went
I
through a
went
lot in
through a
my
lot.
life. My parents
My parents
divorced when I
divorced when I
was
was
age of
age of
5.
five.
We went
We
through
went through
a
a
situation,
situation,
uh, sexual
sexual
abuse. So
abuse.
I've been through a
Been
lot in
through a
my
lot in
life,
my life,
a lot of understanding of what
understanding of
life
what
is
life
all
is all
about,
about,
how to
how
live
to live
life,
life,
fully
really
present
present
in the
in the
moment.
moment.
I
I
kind of
kind
went
of
into
went into
fight or
fight or
flight
flight
for 5
for
years,
years,
and then made
then
a
made a
choice
choice
to
to
really
really
discover
discover
what
what
life
life
is
is
about,
about,
who I
who I
really
really
was,
was,
and that was in
and that was in
1990
1996.
and
In
1998. I started
1998, I started
working with
working
people,
with
and it's
people,
been
and
an
it's been
amazing
amazing
six-year
to
run.
share run.
Just
Just
watching
watching
people kind of
people
have
kind of
an
have an
aha
aha
moment and
moment
start to
and start to
discover who they
discover who
are.
they are.
There's a
There's
lot
a
of
lot
life
of life
left to
left
live
to live
that they may
that
not
they
be
may
aware
not
of
be
yet.
aware of yet.
That's awesome. Sean, I'm going to pause for just a second because for whatever reason, because when we were on here before, you sounded fine on my end, but right now it's kind of coming in and out. So just because I want people to hear this, so I just want to pause real quick. So let's check the settings on the StreamYard here. If you can click that and go to the audio, and then let's make sure that it's connected to your whichever your mic is.
How about
How
now?
about now?
It's a little bit better. So let's keep going for a little bit and let's see what happens. I know it's like I said, this gremlin here has just been but wow, Sean, that is a really powerful, to overcome the trauma that you had. Uh, gosh, I don't want to say victim because you're not a victim any longer because you obviously overcame that situation, but it is
Right.
something that unfortunately too many have experienced trauma in their life, and some people can move beyond it, and some people get stuck.
Very true.
Very true.
And you obviously have figured out how to move beyond it. For someone who may be sitting here watching this, Sean, what was the key element to help you to overcome that and to go about accomplishing all the things that you have?
You know,
You know,
I
I
think for
think for
me,
me,
really coming
really
into an
coming into an
understanding
understanding
that some of the
some of the
things that we
things
go
that we go
through in
through
life are consequences
are
of our own choices.
consequences of our own choices.
And then some of the
And then
things we
some
go
of the
through
things we go through
are
are
consequences from
consequences
other
from
people.
other people.
And so
And so
if
if
it's my
it's
choice
my
to go
choice,
in a bad situation, then
then
it's
it's
my
my
responsibility to get me
responsibility to
out
get
of
me out of it.
it. If it's
If it's
not my fault
not my fault
that I've gone through
that I've
something,
gone through something,
it's still
it's
my
still
fight.
my fight.
And I think
And I think
accepting that
accepting that
truth that
truth
for a
that
lot
for
of
a
what I
lot
was
of what I
going
was
through
going
wasn't
through
my
wasn't
fault,
my
but it was
fault,
still
but it
my
was still my
fight. What
fight.
was I
What
going
was
to
I
do
going
with
to
it?
do with it?
Was I going to
Was I
stay in
going
the
to stay in
victim
the victim
mindset
mindset
the rest of
the
my
rest of
life,
my life,
being
being
stuck in
stuck in
neutral,
neutral,
paralyzed in
paralyzed in
procrastination
procrastination,
because
because
fear had
fear
entered
had
my
entered
life
my life
based on what I'd
on
been
what I'd
through?
been through?
Was I going to
Was I going to
figure out how
figure
to
out how to
handle it
handle it
and really
and
turn
really
my
turn
pain
my
into
pain
purpose,
into purpose,
which is
which is
exactly what I
exactly what I
slowly
slowly
started to do.
started to do.
The first
The
thing I
first thing
did
I
was I
did was I
voiced
voiced
my
my
trauma.
trauma.
I had never
I had
told
never told
anyone for
anyone for
5 years
5
what I had
years
been
what I had
through.
been through.
It was
It
my
was my
secret
secret
that was
that
slowly
was slowly
killing me from
killing
the
me from the
inside.
inside.
I would say
I
all the
would say all the
time I was
time I was
laughing on the
laughing on the
outside, but I
outside,
was
but I was
dying on the
dying on the
inside
inside
because I had a
because I had a
secret
secret
and I had to
and I
let
had
it
to let
out.
it
So when I
out. So when I
shared that
shared
one
that
night
one night
to a group
to
of
a group
people
of
what I'd been
people what
through,
I'd been through,
I felt
I felt
power
power
returning to me as an
to me as an
individual
individual
because it was no
because it was
longer a
no longer a
secret
secret
to share.
to share.
And the more
And
we
the more we
share
share
our
our
stories,
stories,
the more we
the
show
more we
our
show our
scars,
scars,
I
I
believe it
believe it
empowers us
empowers us
to heal,
to heal,
grow,
grow,
and live life
and
the
live
way it was
life the way it
designed
was
to be.
designed to be.
I say this
I
all the
say this
time.
all the time.
Scars are a
Scars
sign of
are a
healing.
sign of healing.
They're a sign of
They're a
life.
sign of life.
They mean you
They
need
mean
it.
you need it.
Without a
Without a
scar, we have an
scar,
open
we have an
wound.
open wound.
Open wounds, as we
Open
all
wounds, as
know,
we all know,
lead to
lead to
infection.
infection.
Infection leads to
Infection
death.
leads to death.
That could be a
That could be a
spiritual death,
spiritual death,
physical death,
physical death,
emotional,
emotional,
relational,
relational,
financial. There's a lot of
financial.
different
There's
ways
a
we
lot of
can
different
die.
ways we can die.
But for me,
But
it
for
was all
me, it was
about
all
starting
about
to voice my
trying to
trauma
voice my trauma
and take
and take
ownership that it may
ownership
not
that
be
it may
my
not be
fault.
my fault.
It was my
It
fight.
was my fight.
I need to do something
I need to do
about it
something about it
so that I can
so
truly
that I
live
can
the
truly
life that
live
I
the life
believe
that I
God
believe God
called us to live.
called us to live.
Wow. Wow. Thank you, Sean, for sharing that. That is absolutely an incredible journey that you've been on, and I'm sure that somebody listening, it's going to be very, very helpful and life changing. So thank you so much for being vulnerable. I mean, that is not something that, like you said, that is easily spoken about, and clearly, um, your faith has really increased. It sounds, I mean, through something like that to overcome, your faith certainly has to increase in order for that to happen. So, also tell us about, you're an entrepreneur, but you're also a pastor. How did those two things really coincide, and how do you make that work as you are going along this journey and helping to transform lives along the way?
Yeah, great question.
Yeah, great
So
question.
I
So
knew for a long
I
time
knew
that
for
I
a
was
long
supposed
time
to
that I was
pastor for
supposed
over
to
20
pastor for
years.
over
But to be
20
honest,
years. But to be honest, I ran
so
from
many
it.
times we
So many
run from
times we
things
run from
deep down
things
the core of who
deep
we
down
are,
the
we
core of
know
who
we're
we
supposed
are,
to
we
be a
know
part
we're
of.
supposed to be a part of.
But like a lot of people
But
that
like a
are
lot of people that
faithful
are
in
faithful
their
in
life,
their life,
I didn't feel
I
worthy
didn't feel
of that
worthy
call.
of that call.
I thought, well, I can be a
I thought, well, I can
Christian,
be a
I can
Christian.
be a Christian businessman. I can support, you know, what God wants to do in and through the world through my business. But yeah, I'm not worthy of being a pastor. And then I had a heart attack in 2019. Should have died, but I'm a walking miracle. And God got a hold of me a year later and said, your excuses are no longer, are not my truth. I need you to get in the game. And so I had to look at how do I go about planting a church, starting a church, and at the same time continuing to be an entrepreneur. My wife is an interior designer. I helped her build her business. I run the admin side of that world
Side of that
while
world,
she's out
while
there
she's out there
creating and designing
creating and
amazing
designing amazing
homes and commercial
homes and
spaces.
commercial spaces.
And so it was
And so
that.
it was
Plus, we
that.
have a
Plus, we have a
program we created.
program
There's
we
just a lot
created.
of
There's just a lot of
things we have
things
going
we have
on.
going
Plus,
on. Plus,
I still
I
love
still
to
love
speak
to
in the
speak
marketplace. I still love
marketplace.
to
I
go
still love to go and
conferences and
conferences and
companies and so forth. So
forth. So
I just love being
I just
able
love being
to
able to be
do both in
do
terms of
both in
speaking into
terms of
people's
speaking into
lives.
people's lives.
So yeah, there's
So
a lot
yeah,
to
there's a
do.
lot to
But
do.
surround yourself with
Surround
really
yourself with
great
really
people,
great people,
and you get out of
and
their
you get out
way.
of their way.
And
And
we all
we
need
all
people to
need
help
people
us
to help
build
us build
dreams.
dreams.
And so I
And
believe
so I believe
100%
100% in
in their dreams
their
because
dreams
there are a
because there
lot of
are a
people that
lot
have
of people that
supported
have
me in
supported
that.
me in that.
I love the fact that you're so willing to come along and help others build that, because this is what the American Dream Makers show here is all about, is bringing on people who are out there not only achieving the American dream but helping others to come along and continue to do that. And I also love how you talk about coming along your wife's side as well. So not only were you building, what you had going on, but you also wanted to make sure that your wife was going to succeed in what she was doing. What a powerful
Yeah.
partnership you've got going on there. That's pretty
Yeah,
amazing.
Yeah, we
really
really
do.
do.
I
I
supported
supported
her in
her
that
in that
journey, and then
journey, and then
she has
she has
supported me
supported me
with
with
the
the
church.
church.
And
I
she
mean,
is a
she
great
is a great
addition.
addition.
Loves
Loves
people.
people.
She's helped
She's
our
helped
women's
our women's
ministry
ministry
explode and
explode
be
and
so
be so
powerful. And
powerful.
she just has a
She just has a
tremendous heart
tremendous
for
heart
people.
for
So we'll
people.
make
So we'll make a
pretty good
pretty good
partners, whether
partners,
we're in
whether
the
we're in the
faith-based
faith-based
world
world or
or marketplace.
marketplace.
We're having a
We're
good
having a
time
good
just
time
having
just having
fun
fun
and
and
seeing what
seeing
God's
what
going to do
God's going
next.
to do next.
Wow. So awesome. So awesome, Sean. So I want to get to, you've got some exciting things coming along here in the near future. I mean, there's just so much happening in your life. And I would really love for you to really talk about those exciting things, because that's kind of that part of that next level, that next step of helping others to achieve the American dream. And it's really exciting too, because your wife is also going to be a part of what's happening as well. So tell us about what's happening and why you're
Yeah,
excited about it.
there's a
There's a
lot that's
lot
going
that's
on
going
right
on
now.
right
There's a
now.
lot
There's
of
a lot
doors
of doors
opening up. I'm
opening up.
just
We're just
excited for more and
excited for
more
more and more
opportunities
opportunities
to
to
help
help
people and
people
reach
and
people.
people.
I'm doing a
I'm
ton
doing
of
a ton of
podcasts right
podcasts
now, just
now, just
continuing
continuing to
my journey out
journey
here
out
and
here and
understand that there's more to
understand
life
there's more to life
than
than
living.
living.
I'm working on
I'm
a
working on
book,
a book,
the
the
compilation of the
compilation of
last
the last
26
26
years of
years of
everything I've
everything I've
covered in my
covered
own
in my own
journey,
journey, as well as
working with
working with
thousands of
thousands of
people. So I'm
people. So I'm
excited about
excited
that.
about that.
More to come on
We'll
that
come on
later.
that later.
But I guess
But
the
I guess
next
the
thing
next
really
thing
fun
really
in
fun
the
in
near
the near
future is a
future is a
project that,
project that
yes, Micah
yes,
is a
Micah
part
is a
of.
part of.
In fact, you
You
and
and
Chris are a
Chris
big
are a
part of
big
it.
part of it.
And it's called the
It's
Middle
called the
Dash.
Middle Dash.
Super
Super
excited to be
excited
hosting that here in
here in
Oklahoma
Oklahoma
City.
City.
Just
Just
a
a
fabulous lineup
fabulous
of
lineup of
speakers that
speakers
have
that
come
have come
together to
together
really
to
help
really help
people
people
understand how to be fully
understand how to
present
be
in the
fully
moment of
present
their
in the
life,
moment of their life,
whether that is in the
whether that
personal
is
side
in
of
the
life
personal side of
or
life or
business.
business.
We just have an
We just have an
amazing group of
amazing group of
speakers.
speakers.
Obviously,
Obviously, you can see
to the left,
to the
Glenn
left, Glenn
Morshower, who
Morshower,
is
was
not only an
not only an
amazing
amazing
actor
actor
I've loved for a long
for a
time,
long
just
time, just
watching him in that
in that
genre,
genre,
but also to
also
discover
to
that he's been
discover
speaking
that he's been
almost 40
speaking almost
years
40 years,
and how he
and
loves
how
to
he
see
loves to see
people
people
live their
live their
dreams.
dreams.
Super
Super
excited that he would
excited that he would
accept
accept
our
our
invitation to
invitation to
keynote this
keynote
event.
this event.
But like I
But
said,
like I said,
besides you and
besides
Chris,
you,
we've got
we've got
Lauren
Lauren
Vaughn, who's
Vaughn, who's
very
very
successful
successful
entrepreneur
entrepreneur
who loves
who loves
helping
helping
women
women
entrepreneurs
entrepreneurs
just live their
live their
dreams and
dreams and
take those
take
to the
those to
next
the next
level.
level.
Trey
Trey
Kennard, who's a
Kennard,
world
who's a world
motocross
motocross
racer,
racer
who went
who
through a
went through a
lot
lot
of
of
strategy in
strategy
life,
in life.
but he's learned how
He's
to
learned
live
how to
it.
live it.
He's going to share an
He shared an
amazing message
amazing message.
about that. And plus,
And
Derek
plus,
Green,
Derek Green,
another
a
dynamic
dynamic
speaker
speaker
with a great
with a great
journey about
journey
life.
about life.
Listen,
Listen,
excited to have
excited to
him
have
too
him
as
too
well.
as
So
well. So
it's going to be an
it's going to be an
amazing couple
amazing
days.
days.
We're in
We're
Oklahoma
in
City
Oklahoma
coming
City
up
coming up
November 8th and
November 8th
9th,
and 9th.
and
And we're just
be
be
providing
providing
this,
this.
have people
Have
show
people
up
show up
in my
in my
hometown
hometown
and just
and
hang out
just
with us
hang
for
out
a
with us for
couple
a
of
couple
days
of
and take
days,
life to
take
the
life
next
to the
level.
next level.
Yeah, it is going to be very exciting, and um, I love the event title, the middle dash. Just learning to live in the present. Between our birth date and our death date, we've got that dash. And Sean, I am so excited to absolutely come along yours and Micah's side and just really help to transform some lives in this. And yeah, Glenn Morshower, gosh, very, very exciting. And I think it's really exciting that it's going to be in Oklahoma City, to be honest, because Oklahoma City, I feel, is like the heart of America. Like it just is like right in the middle,
Yeah.
and the people of Oklahoma are just down to earth, Americans, and they just love all things, about America. And it's just, like I said, I feel like it's just the heartland of it all. So I'm excited that that's
Yeah.
where we've got this event.
We
We
really are.
really are.
We are
We
mom,
are
apple
mom,
pie,
apple pie,
baseball. I mean, we
baseball.
are
I mean,
all
we are
about
all
it.
about it.
We love
We
people
love
here.
people here.
It's hard to come to
It's
Oklahoma
hard to come
without
to
somebody
Oklahoma
to
without
feed
somebody
you.
to come feed you.
So
Yeah.
it's a great
So it's a
place, but
great
we're also
place, but
a
we're
state
also
of
a state of
dreamers.
dreamers.
There's been a lot
There's
of
been a lot of
amazing things
amazing things
out of
out of
Oklahoma
Oklahoma
over the
over the
years, and
years, and
so we're
so we're
excited
excited
to
to
continue to
continue to
ignite the
ignite
hearts
the
of
heart of
dreamers,
dreamers,
not only in
not only in
Oklahoma, but
Oklahoma, but
those people that are going to
those
travel
people that
into
are going to
Oklahoma
travel
City
into
to do
Oklahoma.
that.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I've got this flyer up, and we've got a QR code here. And so we would love for you to come check it out and get your tickets early. Tomorrow, I want our viewers to come back tomorrow because we're going to have a deeper discussion on the middle dash and really what that is. But I just wanted to introduce that just a little bit because it's just so exciting, for all of us to be partnering up and having this. And Sean is an amazing,
Absolutely.
just an amazing leader, friend, and entrepreneur, and all of those things. So I just want to talk about now. Sean, you just also mentioned that you've got a book. You're working on a book here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Can you tell us a little bit about that, or is that kind of still in
I
the
could,
secret mode?
it's
It's
in the
in the
lab.
lab.
Okay.
I'm excited that it is.
I've been
I've been
teaching some
teaching some
content over the
content over
last
the last
26
26
years
years
that
that
has just
has
really
just really
become
become
more
more
my
my
heart, and I
heart,
just
and I
believe it's
just
a
believe it's a
message that
message
needs to
that
get
needs
out
to get out
on many
on many
different
different
platforms in many
in
different
many different
ways.
ways.
I think
I
for a
think
lot
for
of
a lot
people
of
that are
people
in
that
the
are
thought
in
leader
the leader
space,
space,
you
you
have
have a
message, you have
you have
a
a
legacy
legacy
message
message
that will
that will
always
always
live
live
beyond you.
beyond you.
I really
I really
believe
believe
that mine
that
is
mine
something
is
called
something called
abundant
abundant
mentality,
mentality,
and it's
and
really
it's
about
really about
embracing the
embracing the
process
process
to live
to
out your
live out your
purpose.
purpose.
And we all
And
know
we
that
all know that
abundance
it's
is created through
created
three
through three
elements:
elements:
heat,
heat,
pressure,
pressure,
and a lot of
and a lot
time.
of time.
That's what
That's what
carbon has to
carbon
give
has to give.
time. And there ain't a
And there ain't
woman
a
out
woman out
there, man, get
there,
down
man,
on
get
one
down
knee
on
and
one knee and
propose to
propose
her
to her
that would have been
that would have been
excited if
excited
she
if
said,
said,
here's
here's
sweetheart, and open
sweetheart, and open
it is
it
carbon,
is carbon,
not a diamond.
not a
She
diamond.
said, well,
He
you
said,
need to
well,
get
you
back
need
to
to get back
the store
to
and
the
get me
store and
one
get
that's
me one that's
heat,
heat,
pressure, and
pressure, and
time.
time.
And I think
And I
that
think that
parallels
parallels
a lot
a
of
lot of
us,
us,
right?
right?
We
We
want to
want
have
to have
people in our
people in our
lives
lives
that have
that have
embraced the
embraced the
heat,
heat,
which
which
purifies us,
purifies us,
the
the
pressure,
pressure,
which
which
solidifies
solidifies
us,
us,
and
and
knowing that it
knowing that it
takes
takes
time,
time
which
to
qualifies
qualifies
us.
us.
We
We
embrace this
embrace this
process of
process
heat,
of
pressure, and
pressure and
time to
time
become
to
the
become the
diamond that we
diamond
were
that we were
always
always
created to
created
be.
to be.
Living Life
Living
by
Life by
Design.
Design.
So that's
So
what
that's
the
what the
entire
entire
book
book
is.
is.
I'm working it out
Working
in
it
about
out in about
half
half
done.
the gut.
Very
Very
excited about
excited about
taking this
taking
in
this in
1998.
1998.
And
And
a
a
beautiful part
beautiful
about
part
writing
about writing it
6 years
6 years
later is
later
that
is that
I've learned
I've
a lot
learned
in
a
the
lot in
last
the last
years
years
about
about
this
this
concept, how to
concept, how
apply
to
it in
apply
our
it in our
lives. I'm
lives. I'm
excited
excited
to get it
to
out
get it
there in
out
book
there in
form.
book form.
Wow. Wow. I can't, I'm like, when's it coming out, Sean? That's gonna be a powerful book. That is really, really exciting. So I can't wait till that actually gets launched and we can get our hands on it because wow, that's
Yeah,
fantastic.
Anybody that comes
going to get a
going to get a
preview
preview
because
because
all
all
my
my
sessions
sessions
I'm going to
I'm
be
going to be
teaching
teaching
on the
on the
diamond
diamond
mentality. I'm going
mentality.
to go a little
Go
bit
a
in
little bit in
depth
depth
as we get
as we
into
get into
this.
this.
We'll start to
We'll
get a
start to get a
grasp of what
grasp
it
of
is.
what it is.
You know,
You know,
obviously the book
obviously
will
the
go a
book will
lot
go a
deeper
lot
in 30, 40
30, 40
minutes, but
minutes, but
definitely going to
definitely going
be
to be
sharing on
sharing
that
on
at the
that at the
conference and
conference and
excited.
excited to be.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to get a little piece of that. That's gonna be amazing. Sean, that's incredible. And you you have been the lead pastor at the Oaks in Oklahoma City for how long now?
3.5
Three and a half
years
years
this
this
month.
month.
Very
Very
excited, love
excited, love
amazing
amazing
people.
people.
And I tell
I
you, I
tell
mean,
you, I mean,
all the
all the
churches are
churches are
amazing. Let
amazing.
me just
Let me
throw it
just
out there. I
throw it
love
out
all
there. I love
churches.
all
But what I
churches.
love about
What I love about
ours is we
is we
have
have
12 different
different
denominational
denominational
backgrounds
backgrounds
come
come
together
together
to create
to
the
create
core
the
foundation
core foundation
church.
church.
And it's an
And it's an
amazing group of
amazing group of people
that have
that
come
have
together
come
to say,
together to
hey,
say,
we
hey, we
want to live
want to live
what
what
we
we
call the
call the
Jesus style.
Jesus style.
Mm.
We love
We
God,
love God,
we love
we love
people,
people,
we show
we
our
show our
scars,
scars,
we tell
we
our
tell our
stories,
stories,
and we keep
and
it
we keep it
real,
real,
relevant,
relevant,
and
and
relatable.
relatable.
We don't just
We
go
don't
to
just go
church
to church
and say we've
and say
been
we've
there.
been there.
We really
We
want to
really
get to
want to
know
get
it.
to know it.
I think
I
that
think
has
that has
really
really
set us
set us
apart
apart
in the
in the
community,
community,
and
and
people are
people
loving
are
it.
loving it.
Wow. That's awesome. So you got 12 different denominational backgrounds that are the foundational leadership. That in itself is a very unique situation here. And the fact that you have continued for 3.5 years, I'm sitting here like, wow. So what's the key that makes this possible? Because there's so many denominations that spend their time arguing over the doctrines that separate them. And
Yeah.
but you've combined them in one church. So I'm intrigued. How do you make
Yeah.
this happen?
You're not
You're
the only
not the
one.
only one.
I get
I
that
get that
question from a
question
lot of
from a
my
lot of
friends
my
in
friends in
ministry and a lot
ministry
of
and
my
a lot of
friends
my
that know
friends that
how in the
how in the
world
world
does this
does this
work?
work.
And I
And
think
I
it's
think it's
because
because
we as
we
human
as human
beings
beings
for a
for
very
a
long
very
time
long time
have
have
made
made
the
the
beautiful
beautiful
truth of the
truth of the
gospel
gospel
too hard.
too hard.
We have
We
made
have
it
made
difficult.
it difficult.
So we
So
try to
we try to
simplify.
simplify.
And like I
And like
said,
I
love
said,
God.
love God.
So we
So
talk a
we
lot
talk a
about
lot about
how do we
how do we
grow
grow
daily
daily
in
in
our
our
personal
personal
relationship
relationship
so that
so
where
that where
everything
everything
to
to
receive
receive
is from
is from
Him,
Him,
not from
not from
another
another
person,
person,
not
not
from
from
a
a
spouse,
spouse,
not
not
from
from
a
a
child,
child,
not
from
from
a
a boss
boss
or a
or a
coworker,
coworker,
not from a
not from a
business,
business,
not from
not from
things and
things and
stuff,
stuff,
but
but
everything that would
everything that would
say my
say my
heart and
heart
mind
and mind
need
need
comes from
comes from
God,
God,
not
not
anywhere else.
anywhere else.
Now, once
Now,
we
once
have
we
that
have that
in
in
alignment,
alignment,
it becomes
it
very
becomes
easy
very
for
easy
the second part, which is to
for
love
which is to
people.
love people.
Because now we're
Because now
moving
we're
out of
moving out of
not
not
fearful.
fearful.
Because the
Because
Bible
the Bible
says, I didn't
says,
give
I
you
didn't
a
give
spirit
you
of fear, but one
fear,
of
but one of
power,
power,
love,
love,
and a
and a
sound mind.
sound mind.
We
We
focus on
focus
living
on living
empowered
empowered
because the Holy
because the Holy
Spirit lives
Spirit lives
inside of us
inside of
and
us.
wants to
He
move
wants to
in and
move in
through
and
us.
through us.
Right? Power,
Right?
love.
Power,
If
love.
we're not
If we're
loving
not
people
loving people,
like Jesus
like
did,
Jesus
then we got
did,
to
then we got to
see what's going
see
on
what's going
internally
on
with
internally
us.
with us.
And a
A
sound
sound
mind.
mind.
How do we
How do
think?
we think?
What's our
What's
thought
our thought
process?
process?
Are we
Are we
taking
taking
every
every
thought
thought
we
we
think and
think and
filtering it
filtering it
through
through?
what would
What would
Jesus do?
Jesus
What would
do?
Jesus say? What would Jesus feel?
Jesus
How
feel?
would
How
Jesus
would Jesus
respond in this
respond in this
situation?
situation?
A lot of
A
people
lot of
think when
people
they hear
think when
that
they hear that
scripture,
scripture,
take every
take
thought
every thought
captive,
captive,
it means
means
every
every
evil
evil
thought, every
thought,
not
every
good
not
thought.
good thought.
It's
It's
every
every
single
single
thought,
thought,
and we
and we
filter it through
filter
our
it through our
relationship
relationship
with God.
with God.
And
And
then we
then
have
we have
action,
action,
right?
right?
We can be
We can be
spirit led,
spirit led,
how we live
how we
life.
live life.
I like to
I
say it
like to
this
say
way:
it
we can
this
be
way: we can be
spirit led or
spirit led or
walking dead.
walking dead.
We can,
We can,
like that old
like that
TV
old
show.
TV show.
We can be
We're
stumbling through
stumbling
life.
through life.
And I don't know
I
what
don't
to
know
do.
what to do.
That's how we
That's how we
approach it.
approach it.
And we have
And we have
found that
found
a lot
that
of
a lot
people
of
that
people
have
that
been
have
hurt
been
in
hurt in
church
church
or have never
or have
been to
never
church
been to church
come into
come into
our
our
church and
church
find the
and find
love
the
of
love
God.
of God.
They find the
They find
peace
the
of
peace
God.
of God.
And they find
They find
people that
people that
aren't
aren't
perfect,
perfect,
but people
but
that are
people that
real.
are real.
Mm.
And
And
that, I think,
that,
is
I
what
think, is
people
what
are
people
looking
are
for,
looking
a
for,
place
a
that's
place that's
believable.
believable.
And that's a big
And
thing
that's
that
a
I
big
talk
thing that I
about
talk about
when I get
when I
opportunities
get
to speak,
opportunities to
is
speak, is
believability.
believability.
Because I
Because
believe
I
that's what
believe that's
people
what
want
people want
in
in
2024 more than
2024
ever
more than
before.
ever before.
Yeah. Wow. That's beautiful, Sean. I love that you are leading by example, even with your church, and I hope that other churches follow. Because you're right, we as humans tend to complicate things and become very religious. And how are we going to really attract other people if we focus on just the religion of man versus the true gospel and what the message that Jesus truly came to give us, and that he truly wanted to give us freedom, but yet it's almost like we want to go back into the cage and shut
Right.
the door and lock the key and throw away the key. Like we don't want to leave. It's like we're that bird that the cage is open and we're like, nope, I'd like to just remain here. Thank you.
Right,
Right,
absolutely.
absolutely.
So, wow, that's awesome. Sean, this is a great introduction to who Sean Abbananto is. I know there's a lot more that I really would like to unpack in the future. But I've got the screen scrolling at the bottom here, and I want you guys, if you're viewing this or you're listening to the podcast, either now or later, go to SeanAbbananto.com and find out about Sean. Connect with Sean. He's a fantastic guy. As you can see, he's a very friendly guy and is there to really be a resource and to help. So please reach out and get in contact with him. And if you're in the Oklahoma City area, check out his church. You've got service times when?
We are
We are
11
11
a.m.
a.m.
Sunday
Sunday
mornings,
mornings,
and
and
that's Central
that's Central
Standard
Standard
for anyone that
for
wants to
anyone that
watch
wants to
online.
watch online.
We're
We're
live,
here live,
and so people
so
can
people
watch. We
can
have people
watch.
to
We have
watch
people to
with
watch.
us. It's got
It's
it's pretty
so it's
cool.
pretty cool.
Awesome. And you know, we live in a day and age of this social media and the virtual platform. And I have to just really say that, you know, the best way you can support people like Sean, entrepreneurs and ministry leaders and that sort of thing, is to share their content out because you never know who on the other side is listening and you never know how that's going to impact and change lives. And so you know you and sometimes maybe you can't support a ministry or purchase the products or services that this person has, but what you can do is share the content out, to share the message out, because that is huge. I mean, that's how this all works in this virtual world anymore, that we can reach so many people in such a short amount of time, but we need the help of other people to do that. And so if you can share this out on your platforms, share this interview out, go on and share out the YouTube content that Sean has, and support him in that way, and keep him in your prayers, because I tell you what, as a ministry leader, and just him touching base on what him and his wife, are doing as a power couple. There are spiritual attacks, and sometimes oppositions happen, and they need your prayers, every day, because our battles are not of flesh and blood, but truly, on a spiritual level. So please be keeping him and his wife Micah and their family in prayer, because they're doing God's work. They're making such an impact and in the marketplace and in the Christian world. And so you guys, they've got quite a mission. So I'm going to absolutely bring back Sean again on another time and really unpack a little bit more because we just barely touched the surface. But thank you, Sean, for being here. I know you're a busy fella too, so I really appreciate you. Is there any last thing you'd like to share with us?
Well, I just
I just
for having me
having
on.
me on.
I've been doing
I've
this
been
a
doing
long
this a
time.
long time.
I don't take
Don't
any
take
of it.
any of it.
Every time I
Every
get
time
the
I get the
privilege
privilege
to
to
speak in a way where someone
someone
hears
in
my
my
voice,
voice,
I take it
I
very
take it very
seriously.
seriously.
So
So
seriously that I
seriously that I
feel
feel that
if someone
if
watched
someone
this
watched this
and
and
their life
their
isn't
life hasn't
changed
changed
in a way
in
that
a
I
way
feel like
that I
I
feel like
failed.
I failed.
So I take
So
this
I
very
take this very
seriously.
seriously.
The last
The
thing I really
last thing I
want to
really
share
want to share
is that
is that
I don't
I
care
don't
what you've
care
been
what you've
through.
been through.
I don't care
I
what
don't
your
care what your
story is.
story is.
I don't care
I
what
don't care
people
what
said
people
about
said
you.
about you.
I just want you to
I just
know
want you to know,
still alive.
still alive,
There's still
there's
time
still
for you to
for you to
shift
shift
how you
how you
think,
think,
change
change
how you're
how
living,
you're living,
and to make a
and to make a
difference
difference
and to leave a
and to leave a
legacy.
legacy.
The average
The average
person
person
employs
will
10,000 people in their
10,000
lifetime.
people in their lifetime.
That's the average person.
That's the average person.
But if you're watching this
But if
right
you're
now,
watching this right
you're not
now,
average
you're not average
because average people don't
because
watch
average
podcasts.
people don't watch
They
podcasts.
just don't.
They just
They watch cartoons
they watch
and eat Cap'n
cartoons
Crunch.
and eat Cap'n
They
Crunch.
just medicate their life.
Just medicate
So
their
if
life.
you're watching this,
So if you're
you're not
watching
average.
this, you're not average.
So I'm just curious.
So
I
I'm
just
just
wonder
curious. I just
how
wonder
many people
how many
can your
people
life
can your life
touch
touch
if you just start to believe
if you just
again,
start to believe again,
start to dream again.
start to dream again.
Like
Like
inspiration,
inspiration,
add a little
add a
perspiration,
little perspiration,
and get busy.
and get busy.
Oh, awesome. Thank you for leaving that encouragement with us. Oh my gosh, Sean. You're an amazing guy. Thank you for all you do. Keep up the
You
amazing
bet.
work. SeanAbbananto.com is where you want to go, guys. SeanAbbananto.com. And we're gonna say goodbye for now, but we will see you later, Sean. So
Sounds good. Thanks again.
Sounds good. Thanks again.
thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, American Dream Makers, for being here today. And like I said, please share this out. Please share. I mean, my gosh, Sean has so much. So we were definitely going to have him back. Have a fantastic day. And be sure to join us tomorrow. And we are going to talk more about the middle dash and share it out with your friends. Bring them along and have them come join in on the conversation tomorrow. So until then, I will see you later and have a fantastic day and go out there and live that American dream.